Things are heating up between the US and Canada, and it's not just because winter is ending. The US slapped tariffs on a bunch of Canadian goods. Canada hit back with tariffs of their own. We have entered the F around and find out phase of this. But seriously, this is a big deal. The US and Canada are like best friends, right? They share the world's longest undefended border, they love hockey, and they both have a weird obsession with Justin Bieber. But now they're slapping tariffs on each other's goods, like they're in some kind of economic cage match. What's going on? Well, it's complicated. The US president says it's about protecting American jobs and industries. Canada says it's about fairness and respect. It's about not letting your bigger, louder neighbor push you around. Americans just don't know how badass Canada is. The US hit Canada with tariffs on steel, aluminum, and, wait for it, solar panels. Apparently, the US is worried about Canada flooding the market with cheap sunshine. Okay, I made that last part up. But seriously, the US tariffs are no joke. They're already having an impact on Canadian businesses and workers. And Canada isn't taking it lying down. They fired back with tariffs of their own on a range of US products. Canada's message is clear. You want to play hardball? Two can play at that game, and they're bringing their A game, eh? Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, has been very vocal about this trade dispute. He's called the US tariffs unacceptable and unjustified. He gave a press conference to speak to the US. It was amazing. He's also vowed to protect Canadian jobs and industries. Trudeau has been working the phones, talking to world leaders, and rallying support for Canada's position. He's also been busy trying to calm Canadians' nerves, assuring them that the government has their back. Canada is also looking at ways to support its economy and workers who might be hurt by the tariffs. They're talking about things like tax breaks, financial assistance, and retraining programs. It's clear that Canada is in this for the long haul and is focused on its people. They're not afraid to stand up to the US, even if it means a little economic pain in the short term. All of the houses in the US are built with Canadian lumber. Canada supplies the US with $170 billion worth of energy a year. They export $80 billion worth of car, trucks, and parts. Canada and Mexico are the biggest importer of US goods. Both by more than double of the nearest importer, China. The US president screwed the pooch on this one, and the stock markets crashed because of it. They know that a trade war is in no one's best interest. So what's next? It's hard to say. One thing is clear: don't mess with Canada. Taking kindness for weakness is a lesson Trump is learning the hard way. The American people are paying the price for the ignorance and bravado of the president. One thing's for sure: the world is watching, and so is Hoodie News. Like and subscribe to keep the information flowing.